Bonjour tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. Today I'm trying a slightly different format. Those of you who have watched my videos before only heard my voice. Now you have my face to put up with. I thought it was important because if I say that I do real lessons with a real teacher, I think it's important that you see your real teacher. So reluctantly I've accepted to put my face on video. So if you like the new format, please leave a comment or a like, and if you don't like it, please don't say anything. But anyway, back to today's lesson, which is about possessive pronouns. So the aim of this lesson is for you to understand what possessive pronouns actually are. Also, it's important to know what they look like and how to form them and how to use them. And also, we're going to practice at the end with a little task that you might find really useful. Now, enjoy the video and leave comments and likes if you enjoy it. C'est parti! Before we try to explain the idea of possessive pronouns, I think it's important to ask ourselves this question. What is a possessive adjective? I'm not going to do a lesson on possessive adjectives, but let's be clear about what it is. So, a possessive adjective is a little word that shows possession and is placed before a noun. Here, the idea of possession is to whom something belongs. In English, possessive adjectives look like this: my, your, etc. And in French, we've got these different forms depending on masculine, feminine, or plural. For example, mon sac, ta valise, nos parents. The next question is, what is a possessive pronoun? Now, you may already know that pronouns usually replace something. And here, the possessive pronoun is going to replace the possession. And what we mean by that is the possessive adjective and the noun that it describes. So let's have a look at some examples in English first. We've got, this is my hat, I like her car, I take their coat. In the first one, this is my hat, the bit that I'm going to replace is my hat, the possessive adjective my and the noun hat. If I want to replace that, I use this structure. This is mine. Mine is the possessive pronoun. It replaces my hat. I like her car. Her car is the bit that I want to replace. It will become I like hers. Hers being the pronoun replacing her car. And in the last example, their coat is going to be replaced by theirs. I take theirs. So this is for the English version of possessive pronouns. Let's have a look at what they look like in French. So in French, if we have a look at the singular first, we have two versions, the masculine and the feminine, for each of the pronouns. And you notice that in French we have two parts. We have the pronoun and we have the little article, the definite article the before. We mustn't forget it. So if we look at how to say mine in French, we're either going to say le mien or la mienne. For yours, it's going to be le tien or la tienne. For his, hers and its is going to be le sien, la sienne. Ours is le nôtre, la nôtre. Yours is le vôtre, la vôtre. And theirs is le leur, la leur. Now that's for singular words. For plural words, it's quite easy. all we have to do is change the article. This time it's going to be the definite article les, L-E-S, because the words that we are going to replace are going to be plural. So we have exactly the same formation as masculine and feminine singular. The only difference is that we're going to add an S to show that it's plural. And that's basically it. Just a little point I thought I'd better mention, and it's regarding these two pronouns. You have to be aware of the difference of pronunciation for this sound. Now, you know that I use phonics, which is represented in my lessons with words written phonetically in square brackets, and I represent the same O usually as O, so that you can pronounce it accurately. But there are differences, and here it's important to know because it will give a different meaning to the word, and you will see how. If I say notre maison, it is the possessive adjective, and this time in notre maison I pronounce an open O, so it sounds like that, oh, notre. If this time I use the possessive pronoun, I use a closed O, and it sounds like this, la nôtre, O. So in the first one we've got O, and the second one we've got O. And in fact we know it's O because it's got a little accent at the top, which makes it more closed. So I repeat, notre maison, adjective, la nôtre, pronoun. Let's do a little practice task because, as I always say, practice makes perfect. So you have your table with the pronouns, and we have these sentences or phrases, c'est and ce sont. If we take this word, le chapeau, and we want to use the pronoun mine, what I will need to say in French, it's mine, is going to be c'est le mien. Le mien because the word chapeau is a masculine singular word. So let's see if it becomes clearer with the rest of the exercise. This time we have two hats, therefore it's plural, and the pronoun we're looking for is ours. So if we look at masculine plural, we see that we have les nôtres, therefore the answer is ce sont les nôtres. La voiture is a feminine word and the pronoun is his, so let's have a look. His for feminine singular words, c'est la sienne. This time we have more than one car, it's still feminine but it's plural, and the pronoun is hers, which is exactly the same as his, to be honest, but it's plural, so we are going to say ce sont les siennes. This time we have le chat, which is a masculine word. The pronoun is theirs. C'est le leur. It's theirs. This time we have two cats and we want yours as a pronoun, and it's the familiar form. So these are yours. It's going to be ce sont les tiens. So we're talking about the house. We know it's feminine because we've got la, but we've got yours this time. It's the vous form, which is either formal for one person or plural for yours. And this is how it works. C'est la vôtre. Last one. This time we've got several houses. is still feminine, but it's plural. And the pronoun is mine. So here we're going to end up with ce sont les miennes. That's it for today. I hope you are now an expert at using possessive pronouns in French. Just one little point about phonics. I use my own version of phonics to help with pronunciation. I use it along all my videos, so if you are interested, you can watch this lesson. Finally, I just wanted to thank you for watching until the end, and if you could like this video or leave a little comment, that would be much appreciated. I hope you like the new format. I'm getting used to be on camera, but hopefully it will carry on. Just let me know if it's worth it. Thank you so much, and au revoir et à bientôt.